The weight of the crown. Elena knelt in the shallow grave she had dug with her bare hands. The dirt under her nails felt like stone, the weight of it clinging to her fingers as she scooped another handful. A cold wind swept through the forest, carrying the scent of rain and decay. The body lay beside her, wrapped in a torn cloak that had once been her brother's. Laren's face was hidden, his hands folded over his chest, clutching the wooden amulet he had worn since they were children. It had been their mother's before her death. Elena stared at the amulet, her vision blurring with tears she refused to shed. "You said you'd protect me," she whispered. Her voice cracked, and she swallowed hard. "You said we'd make it through this together." Her fingers dug into the earth, trembling as anger bubbled beneath her grief. The war had taken everything, their home, their family, their village, and now it had taken him. Laren, who had carried her on his back when her feet blistered from days of running. Laren, who had stolen bread so she wouldn't go hungry. Laren, who had fought until his last breath, just to buy her a few more seconds to escape. The tears came then, hot and bitter, carving tracks down her dirt-streaked face. She clawed at the earth, faster now, as if burying him would somehow bury the ache in her chest. "You always knew the right thing to say," she choked out. "Even when there wasn't any hope. You found it. You made me believe we could win." Her hand brushed the edge of the amulet, and she froze. A spark of something, heat? Cold? Shot up her arm. She yanked her hand back, staring at the wooden charm. It glowed faintly, a pulse of soft blue light. Her breath caught. She reached for it again, hesitating this time. Her fingers closed around it, and the world tilted. She wasn't in the forest anymore. Elena stood in a vast expanse of gray, the ground smooth and featureless, stretching endlessly in every direction. The air felt thick, buzzing faintly against her skin. Ahead, a figure emerged from the haze. "Laren?" she called, her voice small in the emptiness. The figure stepped closer, and her heart stopped. It was him, but not him. His face was as she remembered. Strong jaw, kind eyes, the faint scar above his eyebrow from when he'd fallen out of a tree. But his body shimmered faintly, like sunlight reflecting off water. "Elena," he said, his voice soft and distant, like it was carried on the wind. She ran to him, her hands reaching out to touch him. They passed through his form like smoke. "No," she whispered, her chest tightening. "You can't leave me. I don't know what to do without you." He smiled, sad and understanding. "You were always stronger than me, Elena. You just didn't see it." The amulet in her hand pulsed again, and she felt a weight settle on her shoulders. Not physical, but something deeper. A knowledge. A responsibility. "What is this?" she asked, her voice shaking. "You'll know when the time comes," he said. "But for now, you need to keep going. Don't let them win. Don't let my death mean nothing." "I can't." "You can," he interrupted, his voice firm now. "You have to." The light around him flared, blinding her. She gasped, stumbling back into the forest. The grave, the dirt, the rain, it all came rushing back. The amulet was warm in her hand, its glow now gone. Elena sat there for a long time, staring at the small wooden charm. Then, with trembling hands, she slipped it over her head. The grief didn't leave her. The anger didn't either. But there was something new now, something solid and unyielding beneath it all. Resolve. She picked up the shovel,